By the way, put a few $100s in the till. That'll help. Please.
But then is it just pure? Do you only have your body, or do you have some sort of, like they say, soul or your
All
own?
right, let me give you a real life scenario with that one, man. I just lost my mom a few months ago.
Sorry.
Found her dead on the couch. Me and my son on Father's Day, June. Devastating moment in my life. Now, I've known my mother my whole life. I know what she looks like. She was sick in the end. She had a lot of problems, but I had spoken to her on the phone. She said, "Steven, please come over and help me. I can't do it on my own anymore." She was sick. She was beat down, and so immediately my son and I went to the house, you know. And when we got there, she was dead on the couch. Right? She didn't even look like herself. She was gone. You look at it, you go, "My mom's not there. There's a body. There's a shell." If you've been to a funeral, you've seen what a dead body. It doesn't look like the person you knew. They say when you die, you lose 21 grams of weight.
And sometimes they say that's just merely your last breath that weighs 21 grams. Yeah, could be. I don't know, but that's what they say.
Well, it's also people that die and they come back and they said they saw the white light and all this stuff like that. People say they see aliens, you know. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff in the sky, and I wasn't high. But, you know, I guess they use the word faith. If somebody comes up to you and said, "I saw an alien last night. He came into my room and talked to me and gave me this knowledge," you would think I was out of my fucking mind, wouldn't you? It's called the Mormon religion. You know how many people belong to the Mormon religion?
I don't know how many.
Joseph he found the tablets, said the aliens gave it to him in the field. Now people follow this religion. Now, if I walked into you and said that, you'd say I was crazy, right? Would I get millions of people to follow my religion? Would I get them to give me money to do that?
And then you're not crazy.
Ooh, no. Then it becomes a business.
Yeah.
Tax-free business, too. Also very smart.
But your mom, do you think your mom then actually, is
I think my mom was gone. Her soul is gone.
Yeah.
I totally believe that this is just a momentary lapse of reason. There you go. I think we're here to learn something. I think we've come back many times to play many different roles. It's the only way it makes sense to me. I don't know for sure. No, I don't know for sure. I don't know anything for sure. I can walk outside right now and get hit by a bus and be over. You know, but I question things.
So
I have a brain that makes me go, why is that light? Why is that tree? Is that tree alive? Have you ever taken psychedelics and looked at a tree? The tree's alive, man. Now, is that the drug, or is that really freeing my mind to see something that's there all along?
What do you think?
I don't know. But I've had some weird experiences in my
what's
life.
there for you? What makes you live? What makes you tick? What makes you go on? What is it?
Well, it would be your soul, but soul is energy.
Music, or is it just?
Well, for me, what my livelihood, music is my passion. But where does the music come from?
Yeah.
When I sit down on the piano, I go, C chord. Why weren't melodies? Where does that all come from? I mean, anybody's muse. You know, when Mozart sat down, you know, when we started writing music, I mean, when he was a kid, where does that come from? It's not just like, okay, do 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 do. I mean, what makes the permutations of that particular scale used a billion trillion times throughout history, the 12 tones that we still use. I mean, some of it's repetitive and boring, like a lot of popular music, but what makes it beautiful to you? What makes it a beautiful sound and what makes it an ugly sound? If you go to Turkish music, it's all quarter tone music, to them it's the most beautiful thing in the world, but to somebody who is used to westernized, standard sing-song, nursery rhyme kind of music, that would be very ugly sound to them. It's like, what makes beauty? What's ugly and what's beautiful?
Oh, but that's just culturally based, and also how you were taught to learn. If you're 1 years old,
how you're taught to learn.
Yeah.
Repetitive knowledge. Don't question anything. I'm going to tell you what's true. Don't ask why. I'm telling you this is true. The basis of all organized religion. Don't question authority. Don't question this. Why not? Why not? Why?
You are not religious then?
I believe in God. The church, I've always said, anything you have to pay money to join, I'm always very skeptical of. If you give me money, you can join my church and I'll save you and you can go to heaven. A matter of fact, the guy will sit in a booth and let you tell him every rotten thing you've ever done in your life and say, if you say this phrase over and over again, all that goes away. Come on. If I went in there and said I killed my entire family, and the guy goes, Wow, that's pretty heavy. Say 100 Hail Marys and then go away and like it never happened. Come on. Seems pretty ridiculous, doesn't it? By the way, put a few $100s in the till. That'll help. Please. Meanwhile, they fiddle about with the little boys.
What is conscious?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound cynical or negative, but man, I've lived life enough, and I'm watching the world just fall apart, man. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. If everybody's so fucking smart, how come it's getting worse?